Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, little learners. Welcome back to our learning space. My name is Miss Lara. Can you tell me your name? I'm so grateful that you made it back again. Let's start off with our song. Ready? It's hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Let's meet someone new now. Our friend this week is a snail. We call him Scaredy Snail, but maybe he doesn't like that name. Let's bring him out. Let's see. Scaredy Snail, should we call you Brave Snail now? Yes, I'm Brave Snail. I'm no longer scared. Miss Lara, yes? Are you making something delicious? Yes, I'm making thunder cake. Does it have extra delicious leaves? No, no leaves. It does have tomatoes. Tomatoes in a cake? Yeah, that's what makes thunder cake special. I'll save you a piece. Okay, Mr. Snail's gonna go back now. Let's put him back. And I want us to think about how we're feeling today. Now remember, feelings are something that we feel in our body. Now you just heard our snail say that we're gonna be making cake later. Did that get you really excited? I know I always get excited for cake. And remember, an excited feeling is a great feeling, except when you need to be calm. So there are things that you can do to calm your body down and get it ready for an activity. So one of my favorite things to do is pretend I have magic hands that can touch really hot things. And I do what's called soup breathing. So I'm going to pretend that this is soup and it's warm. And again, I have magic hands. You would never want to touch real soup. This is all pretend. And then you're going to breathe in the soup. Ready? And it's very, very hot. So then you're going to blow on it to cool it down. Ooh, that was a big wolf breath. Something flew out of it. Let's blow in again. And cool the soup down. Let's try it again. We're gonna breathe in the soup and cool it down. Now, Miss Lara has a pot here just to show you, but you can pretend that you have soup in front of you without a pot, or you can pretend you have pizza or any other thing that you want to cool down. So let's get ready to check in on how you're feeling. Let's see, we're going to build our letter first to check what letter mirror we're going to use. See if you recognize this letter. It has a big line down. Now our letter also makes the sound B. Let's see, big line down, and it's a little curve on top. Now that also makes a letter, the letter P, but if I add one more little curve, what letter do you think I'll make? Yes, it's the letter B, that's right. Let me grab my letter B mirror, and I always have it handy here. And I'm gonna check my emotional check-in. I think I know how I'm feeling. So now it's time for you to sing along and share how you're feeling. Don't forget to move around and bounce around while you sing. Okay, let's watch together. Get ready to sing along with me. And Shy Bunny. Shy Bunny doesn't like to sing, but maybe if we sing with him, he'll sing along too. If you're angry and you know it, say I'm mad, I'm mad. If you're angry and you know it, say I'm mad, I'm mad. If you're angry and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're angry and you know it, say I'm mad, I'm mad. If you're scared and and you know it, say, oh no, oh no. If you're scared and you know it, say, oh no, oh no. If you're scared and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're scared and you know it, say, oh no, oh no. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Our feelings are so important. Thank you, Shy Bunny. Oh, I'm so glad you got to sing today. Now let's check in with a very special friend. This is Vincent. See, V for Vincent. Hi, Vincent. Now, just like our friend Trinity yesterday, Vincent is playing in the snow. And I want you to think about how you would feel if you were playing in the snow. Do you think that would make you feel shy? Maybe if you weren't used to snow, right? Or do you think that would make you feel happy? If you hadn't seen snow for the first time, it might make you happy. Let's see, how would it make you feel? Can you make that face? Let me take a look. Most of you would be happy to play in the snow. That's right, me too. I can't wait to go to the mountains and try that. Now, boys and girls, if you want to share your story, please send it to the address below, and I'll get it and share it with all of our friends. All right, let's get moving and grooving with our schedule. So, we did our emotional check-in. Our weekly investigation has been all around the book, Thunder Cake. And today we have a very special surprise. We're gonna make some cake. Can't wait to get to it. Then we're gonna sing our goodbye song. Now let's do a quick movement to jump on over to our table. Let's see if you recognize this letter. Da, 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 da. C, curve like a rainbow. Now I like to curve like a rainbow like this, look. Have you ever seen a rainbow? I wonder what color is in a rainbow. I usually see rainbows after it's done raining. Now, another thing that happens when it's raining is there's a lot of thunder and lightning. And just like the little girl in our book, that can make us feel fearful, can't it? And Babushka made a very special cake that we're gonna make together. Now, this is Miss Laura's version because you know I cannot cook, so we're gonna make it easy. I'm gonna take a chocolate cake mix and I'm gonna pour it in my clear bowl right here. I'm gonna pour the whole thing in. Now, boys and girls, baking with your family is a very good thing to do. It can help you with your math skills, it can help you with sequencing, and if you're really good at it, you get a delicious treat at the end. Ooh, it's starting to smell like chocolate already. Now, I like to bake cakes, and sometimes I like to bake them from scratch, which is something you might hear. That means you don't use a cake mix. So the next ingredient in our cake is this. Do you recognize it? It's vegetable oil, that's right. We're gonna use 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. So this is our 1/2 cup measure, and we're gonna fill it right to the top. Ready? Here we go. Here you go. You're gonna tell me when to stop. Ready? Did you say stop? Were you gonna let me keep pouring? Okay, we're gonna put it inside the cake mix. Now, when you mix different ingredients together, like in this cake, it actually has a chemical reaction that changes the form of a substance. So in this case, the liquid is gonna turn more solid as it mixes with the cake mix. Look at that. Is it looking chocolatey yet? No, I think we need to add more things. Let's add 3 eggs. Are we ready? Here we go. Here's 1 egg. Now, did you know I used to have a pet chicken? Well, my daughter did actually. And we used to get eggs from outside of our house. And that chicken would lay like 10 eggs a day. Would you like to have a pet chicken? I don't know, they were a lot of work. Feathers everywhere. Okay, we're gonna add our eggs and we're gonna mix it up like this. Now, what I'm mixing is the yellow part. The yellow part of the egg is called the yolk. I don't know if you can see it there. It's starting to come together and look very chocolatey. Now, it still looks kind of eggy. If I were at home, I would put this in the mixer and really give it a good beating. This is gonna hurt my arms to have to go this way. Now, boys and girls, if you make thunder cake, will you please send it to me? I want to see what yours looks like. All right, it's starting to come together. Now, do you remember what the secret ingredient was? That's right, it was tomatoes. Now, should we add tomatoes to our cake? What do you mean, no? If you've never had tomatoes in your cake, you're missing out. Tomatoes in a cake make it extra moist. I wonder what it's going to taste like. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Look at that. Still a little yolky, which means the egg hasn't completely mixed, but it's getting there. Okay, here we go. Miss Laura, put your arms in it. And boys and girls, you might be better at this. Miss Laura is old and tired. It's hard for me to stir. Okay, ready to add our tomatoes? We're going to use 1/3 cup. Now, I'm using crushed tomatoes, but you can use fresh tomatoes and crush them yourself. That would be fun, too. You can put them in a Ziploc bag and kind of crush them like this. Ooh, in go the tomatoes. They have a strange smell. Let's mix them up. Ooh, that is looking very yummy. I wonder if you made this and gave it to your parent or a family member, if they would know that there's tomatoes in there. I wonder if they would think it's just a very moist cake. Now, if you want the exact recipe for thunder cake, you can look on the author's website, and they have it there. This is my batter. So what I'm going to do now off camera is put my batter in a pan and stick it in the oven. But before I go, I wanted to show you something that I forgot to put on, but I want you to try to make it at home. So if you were in my classroom, we would all make chef's hats. We would use a centering strip, and we would use a piece of white tissue paper. And we would put them on like this, and I put my name on, Miss Laura, so you know that I'm cooking. I hope that you try this recipe at home, boys and girls. It smells delicious. Okay, to end our day, why don't we sing our umbrella song for the last time? Let me hop over to my chair and I'll grab my umbrella. Are you ready? Here we go. Here goes the umbrella. It goes really high, and I hope that we'll have time to sing it in English and in Spanish. In my time, there's a sprinkle in the air. Let's see. It goes like this. Come under my umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Come under my umbrella. It's starting to rain with thunder and lightning and thunder and lightning. Come under my umbrella. It's starting to rain. Ooh, I think we have time to do it in Spanish. Let's see. Ven bajo de mi paraguas, paraguas, paraguas. Ven bajo de mi paraguas que ya va a llover. Con relámpagos y truenos y truenos y relámpagos. Ven bajo de mi paraguas que ya va a llover. I'm so glad that you got to join me this week, boys and girls. I can't wait for you to try the thunder cake recipe. I hope that it's delicious. Okay, until next time, Miss Laura sends you a big smooch. Mwah. Goodbye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.